live from the Scheinfeld Center Innovator Studio at Santa Barbara City College. It is the 11th annual Scheinfeld New Venture Challenge High School Competition. My name is Julie Sampson. I'm director of the Scheinfeld Center. Welcome and thank you for joining us here today to support aspiring student entrepreneurs. There's going to be 10 teams who are going to present to you their most persuasive 8-minute new venture pitch. And they were selected as finalists by preliminary judges based on their business plans. All represent San Marcos Entrepreneurial Academy, which is here in Santa Barbara. And it is known for their development of students with entrepreneurial skills, mindset, and spirit. We would really like to thank our sponsors, Union Bank and the Spirit of Entrepreneurship program of Women's Economic Ventures, for generously donating the cash awards that are available today. And to each and every one of the finalists who are tuning into the live stream right now, we wish you so much success today. This event is surely just the beginning of great things to come for you as entrepreneurs. And while only 3 teams will place, all of you will go away much richer in your entrepreneurial development and spirit and inspiration. I would love to share with you and introduce our judges that are actually from all over the world. We have RONNIE Rich, who is joining us from Zambia. He is founder of FitBanker Limited, and his mission is to transform 1 billion lives through his proprietary health education program that instills new daily habits and wellness lifestyles into leaders' tightly scheduled days, thereby transforming the corporate culture. He leads an annual peak ascent, the Kilimanjaro Leadership Summit. We also have with us Rita Monier, who received the 2020 Women in Business and Professions Award and is the founder and COO of Authenticate, which is a cybersecurity company selected by TechCrunch as the security top pick for Disrupt 2020 and a finalist for South by Southwest 2020. And then we have Warren B. Ritter II, who is a financial advisor with wealth management strategies, assisting people with wealth problem solving, estate planning, and financial literacy. These areas of deficiency are often opportunities for education that many in marginalized groups wouldn't normally have access to. He's dedicated to being a beacon for financial and economic change. So thank you so much, judges, for being with us. I so appreciate you sharing your time.
Thank you, Julie, for the invite.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks, Julie, for having us here, and great to connect with the other judges, and looking forward to meeting the participants too.
Humbled to be here, eager to learn.
Excellent. Okay, well, we're on a tight agenda. And so this is how it'll work for everybody. We have the finalists who have submitted their 8-minute pitch videos. We'll go ahead and play a pitch video. There will be a 2-minute question and answer period from the judges. This is not to give feedback, but it's just to clarify, any questions that you might have about the venture, how it would work. And then we'll proceed after all 10 finalists have gone. We'll go into a 20-minute deliberation. You'll be in the breakout room, and then we'll all come back together, and you'll go ahead and give the awards, and the students will get to hear the feedback that you have for the winners, and then it'll be a wrap.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm with you. Okay, so first of all, letting into the room, we would like to welcome Kennedy Frizzell of Happy Patch.
My name is Kennedy Frizzell.
And I'm Ben Welker.
And we are the founders of Happy Patch. The problem we are addressing is that medical devices for diabetics fall off frequently. These devices are expensive, which causes costs to increase. Medical devices are also unpleasing to the eye.
And for kids, it may be tough because their friends may ask what is on their skin, which can make them feel embarrassed. You also may be clumsy and the device on your arm can snag a wall and your $100 device falls off in a matter of seconds. For active people, athletes, and kids, you want to ensure that your device stays on during all of your activities.
The solution to these problems is Happy Patch. Happy Patch is a colorful and fun patch that fully covers the device. Each patch is aesthetically pleasing to the eye and is designed to maximize the duration of the device while minimizing pain. Happy Patch's point of difference is that the patch fully covers the device. This allows for the user to stay active and carefree knowing their device will stay on.
And based on our survey, we concluded that 96% of people wanted a patch to keep their medical device on for a longer period of time. 85% of those people wanted some sort of design on it, and some of those designs included solid colors, plants, animals, and sports teams. In the future, we hope to expand our designs to be customizable.
The medical adhesive tapes market is expected to grow to $8.76 billion by 2022. Of the 7 million potential users of a continuous glucose monitor, which is a medical device that diabetics use, 1 out of 4 people in the US with insulin-requiring diabetes have adopted the CGM. This is approximately 1.75 million people.
And with this in mind, Happy Patch's total addressable market is 1.75 million people. Geographically, our serviceable addressable market is 175,000, and the serviceable attainable market is 6,000, keeping costs in mind. 42% of which is parents buying for their children, 33% of the 6,000 are young adults buying for themselves, and 25% are people buying to conceal their device for professional reasons.
Here's how Happy Patch matches up against its competitors. The first factor is full coverage. Happy Patch covers the entire device, allowing for it to be far more aesthetically pleasing and functional when it comes to everyday activities. Expression Meds and Medtronic oval tapes patches only surround the device, making the device visible to the public, which is less appealing and less practical. By leaving the device uncovered, it is more susceptible to being torn off.
The second factor is an increased adhesiveness. Happy Patches utilizes military-grade tape that keeps the device attached, saving consumers hundreds of dollars. Expression Med's patch uses tape that is less adhesive and falls off after a shorter period of time. Medtronic also uses a tape that falls off easily and does not stick for the amount of time that it's supposed to. Lastly, Happy Patch doesn't leave behind any residue after a 10-day use. Expression Med leaves behind very minimal residue dependent on other factors, and Medtronic is known to leave behind residue and leaves the skin irritated after use.
1 unit of Happy Patch includes 3 patches for $5. Customers also have the option to subscribe, which includes a bundle of 6 patches for $20, along with a personal note and a monthly surprise treat.
Customers can opt into a subscription because it is automatic and carefree that their patches will be at their home when needed. People love getting patches in the mail, especially kids, which may make parents more likely to get this route. Customers who opt into buying just 3 patches at a time will come back because the device and patch comes off every 10 days, which leads the customer to come back to buy more patches.
We will market to our customers through Instagram and through Samsung Diabetes Research Institute, which is a place where diabetics like me participate in clinical trials in which they test new products like ours. This will lead our customers to buy patches off our website.
So these are our projections for the first 5 years of our business. Our main revenue stream is purchasing through our website. And we came up with these numbers by taking our serviceable obtainable market and calculating how many units and subscriptions each customer would get throughout the year. We assumed that the majority of our serviceable obtainable market would end up buying the subscription package, yet there would be about a 4% churn rate. This means that our market is going to continue to grow, but some of the people who bought the subscription package may not choose to stick with it. We also allocated for the people who just would buy a single unit throughout the year.
We are the founders of Happy Patch. We are hard workers, problem solvers, intellectuals, and creative.
So I bring an entrepreneurial mindset, and I've seen startup businesses happen through close family members. I'm an athlete who wears Happy Patch, and I use my voice to endorse and sell our product. We plan on reaching out to local pharmacies so that we can sell Happy Patch in their stores to make it more accessible for all.
I have type 1 diabetes and have experienced this problem firsthand for the past 5 years. I have dealt with my devices being ripped off by walking too close to doors, playing my sports, and many other things. My skin has been left irritated by many different tapes that I have tried and have dealt with the burden of people constantly asking what the device on my skin is. Due to the lack of options to keep my devices on, I decided to bring matters into my own hands and solve this problem.
We are committed to help solve a problem in our community.
We are asking for $5,000. These funds will go towards manufacturing, running our website, and printing.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, I have a question to the founders, which is I can't recall the name of the second brand, the Express Medway, I think it was called.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious as to what protection you have against them simply increasing the size of the patch.
So our patch goes over. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. So he's asking, well, why can't they just make it bigger? So right now they're marketing straight to Dexcom, and Dexcom is the company that makes the continuous glucose monitors.
Yeah.
And so right now they're selling directly to Dexcom, and Dexcom has the oval patches. That's what they normally use. And so right now they technically can make theirs larger, but we're hoping to get a patent soon on our design. We're working with David Fox, who's the owner of Combat Ready Tape, and he is helping us trying to get a patent, and he's going to most likely be our manufacturer. And so we're hoping to get that soon to make sure that our competitors can't do that.
Got it. Okay, but I must say it was a great pitch, and I could see where a lot of friends and people that use this would be interested in this. But yeah.
Thank you.
Over to any other judges.
I'll go next. First, congratulations. This was really impressive. Great job. You guys nailed it.
Thank you.
I have a question about the revenue model. So you guys are charging $5 for 3 packs and $20 for a pack of 6 as a subscription.
Right.
Can you explain to me the thought process on that?
Right. So the subscription package, the monthly is 6 for $20. And then along with that, you get your personalized note and the monthly gift, which is either going to be a Happy Patch t-shirt, a diabetes kit bag, a medical ID that can be customizable, or a Bluetooth glucose monitor. And those all have the value of over $20. So we should have emphasized that more, how important that monthly gift is and how much that's going to cost on the website if we sell it separately. So the customer is going to be saving money through the subscription package.
Excellent. Thank you. And that's our time, judges. Thank you so much. Happy
Thank
Patch
you.
team. That
Thank
was
you.
fabulous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great job.
And next up, we have Sydney Vargas of Skylife.
Skylife is a vertical garden business, and we create vertical garden structures out of recycled materials to decrease the amount of waste, such as wood, that ends up in landfills. We plan on being an online-based business with a website and have a variety of already existing options for customers to choose from when they come on our website. However, for customizable options, we plan to have a tab and a chat where if a customer wants a more personalized option, they can contact us and send us a request, such as the size of the vertical garden or the type of plant they would like to have. Our business provides a delivery and installation service, and we would teach our customers how to care for the vertical garden. We would have a 5-month warranty where we will replace any sick, dead, or outgrown plants for free. We began Skylife because we noticed that due to the COVID-19 quarantine mandate, many have not been able to get outdoors and are limited to the space inside their homes. Research has also shown that 1/4 of Americans report to spending 20 to 24 hours indoors. They rely on recycled air from air conditioning to generate air into their homes. However, this recycled air that they are breathing contains traces of bacteria, mold, and aerosol chemicals from cleaning products. And this air can increase the chance of long-term health risk. We found that plants are the perfect way to clean polluted air because of their ability to absorb toxins and air pollutants through their pores. However, most houseplants can be a lot of maintenance. They can be messy and cluster floor surfaces. We thought of vertical gardening because it was a way to not only clean the air in the room it's placed in, but also be a compact, unique, and mess-free form of decor. Our mission is to help homes eliminate indoor pollution while providing a sustainable, unique, and urban form of indoor decor. We are focused on satisfying customers' ideas when designing a vertical garden while instilling our environmentally conscious values. Creating multiple surveys, we sent them out to approximately 30 people in order to find our target market.
And we found that our target market will mainly be women ages 25 to 70. They will also be homeowners, renters, or a part of any type of business in Santa Barbara. They will also have an interest in gardening, plants, or home decor. And they will mainly be on social media or main social media platforms like Facebook. Our main competitors are G-Sky and Ambius, both which are more operationally efficient and focused on putting vertical gardens on larger buildings such as hospitals. Though they offer both residential and industrial vertical gardens, neither company has offices in or near the Santa Barbara district. This puts Skylife in a unique position where we are mainly focusing on smaller scaled vertical gardens for people with homes and apartments in the Santa Barbara district. And on being an online-based company where, as stated before, customers can come to the website and view either existing vertical gardens that we will recreate and deliver to the customer. However, the more customizable options will be priced higher than the existing options. Also, when the 5-month warranty that was stated before expires, we will begin to charge a fee in order for the customers to be able to keep the warranty. Our mission to recycle materials will allow the cost of materials to decrease, and partnering with local plant nurseries in bulk can secure a variety of plants for customers to choose from. We believe that due to our target market range, Facebook would be the most highly effective form of social media advertisement to attract and get more engagement with our customers. However, we would apply word of mouth as an advertisement method. As our product gets into larger establishments, such as businesses and clinics, we would add business cards next to the vertical garden so people are aware of the company. We will also display our gardens at local businesses and events and offer consignment to those local businesses, along with advertise our gardens on Craigslist and Nextdoor.
Operating costs are $665.30. Our annual sales are $7,000. Our annual profit is $1,596.30. The return on sales is 22.8%. The return on investment is 239.6%, and our break even per month is 1 unit. Due to type of plant and size of structure. We showed this prototype to people we surveyed as an example of what our product is, and while we are mainly focused on succulents, we are not limited to succulents. Our team members are Lauren Curtiel, Sydney Vargas, and Alyssa Urig, and our advisors are Jamie DeVries and Brian Anderson. We will need at least $665 in order to make our prototype version of the vertical garden. Although we do plan on getting investors and partner with nurseries in order to expand our product variety. We plan on using the funds in order to offer customizable options along with paying for all of the use of funds shown above.
Thank you. And judges, questions?
Yeah, I've got one in this one. A twofold question. So great presentation, loved it. But I need to know, how do you actually create them? And then where are you getting these recycled materials from?
We will get together at a friend's house and we create them. We start by sanding them down and making sure everything's good to go, so that way nobody gets splinters or anything. And we drill in the nails in order to make the actual pockets that you saw in the prototype, so the plants can go inside. And then we put primer on and we put paint on them so they can look pretty. And then we add in the plants and we add in the dirt and then the plants. And we get our recycled materials from one of our team members' dad's job. He usually has leftover wood and dirt, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have a question on the pricing. Could you talk a bit about the cost? And I think you said somewhere where prices vary. I'd love to get a sense of what the cost per unit is to a consumer. I think the idea is great, and I think biophilia, the bringing the outdoors inside, is such an amazing trend. But the success will depend on the pricing.
Yes. So we did do some surveys, various surveys of various prices, and we found out the most popular price per unit would be $70, as you can see, but that would be displayed for the prototype, which would be our existing pre-made. Whereas later on, we plan on making customizable options that might be range from $70 to $100, depending on which plants.
Okay, got it.
That's time, judges. Thank you so much, Sydney.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And next up, we have Adolfo Gonzalez with StrappedIN.
Hi, we are StrappedIN. I am Adolfo, and this is my colleague Julio, and we are the founders of this great company. Whiplash. So as you can see in this video, this child's head goes into the driver's seat. What our company is trying to solve is we're trying to reduce this probability of this happening, because neck injuries are so fatal and they can result in long-term damage. One out of 3 kids will experience whiplash when in a car. This mom was out for a drive and she was involved in a very horrific accident. These are the results of the minivan after the accident. At StrappedIN, we believe that every parent should travel with peace of mind when in a motor vehicle, because accidents never take a day off. So we have made StrappedIN. We are an extremely fun, super creative, environmental friendly, and we will strive in parent satisfaction. We make straps that are both comfortable for the child and creative for the child, because children like to have fun. This will result in parents not have to argue with their children to wear these kinds of straps. So it's a win-win for both the parents and the children. The reason why we made StrappedIN was because I have 2 little siblings. One is 5 and the other one is 6. And my mom and I have been in many occasions in the vehicle and she unexpectedly brakes. And they're sleeping. Their heads move forward in a very abrupt position, and I wouldn't want any other kid to suffer the exact same thing that my siblings have been through, which is why I made this. So after doing some research, we found out that there are products out there on the market already. However, some products on Amazon do strive in comfort. However, they don't strive in creativity, which means they are not useful. Other competitors have some retail sites, and they don't strive in comfort nor creativity, which makes it not useful. StrappedIN strives in comfort, creativity, which makes it very useful for both parents and children. We plan to use the social media, so the platforms such as Instagram and Facebook. This is where most of our target market spends their time. We hope to get endorsements from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and influencers who are passionate about kids' safety.
This is a quote we found from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration here in the US. It says that child safety seats reduce the risk of a fatal injury by 71% for infants and by 54% for toddlers in a passenger car. This is a significant amount. This shows that car seats do help kids, and you can never ask for too much safety when in a moving vehicle. This is a graph here that shows injuries related with car accidents, and you can see here that head and neck injuries are over 45% of all injuries here in the United States. And this is exactly the problem we are trying to solve with the StrappedIN, our strap. This graph here shows the causation of car accidents in the United States. It shows that drunk driving and speeding are the majority of causation of accidents here in the US. Then we have distractions that take up to 16%, then DUIs with 13.4%, and then 4% other. This is a graph here that shows that the United States has the highest motor vehicle crash deaths at 10.3%, It also shows that it has the lowest reduction in car deaths, which is not a good sign. We did some research on more of our target market, and it shows that there are 20 million kids ages 1 through 5 in the United States. 4 million are born each year, and we're estimating about 85% being potential customers. These are distribution channels. We're planning on selling off our website direct to consumer, or we will sell to retail stores as well, such as Walmart, Target, or even Amazon. Our process would be you order online, you add it to the cart, and we'll ship it directly to your house.
Our projections. Our manufacturing costs we project to be at $4.90. We hope to retail this for $34.99. Our contribution margin is $30.09. Our retail return on sales is 33%. In the first year, we hope to make about $11,000 in profit. And our startup investment would be around $4,230. We hope to sell 1,000 straps this year and grow by 500 each year. Hopefully, this graph grows exponentially, which means more profit for our company.
These are our team advisors. We have Jamie DeVries and Brian Anderson. Jamie DeVries, which is the father of 2, and Brian Anderson, he's the father of 3, and he's helped us along our journey.
Thank you for your time, StrappedIN team.
Thank you, StrappedIN team. Judges, questions?
I have a question. First, congratulations. This was great. Good job on the presentation. I have a question about the 85% of the 4 million US kids that you're targeting. How did you come up with the 85%? Did you?
Yeah, so 20 million are already in the United States, and we every year about 4 million kids are born. So we added that, and that was 24 million. And then we added the household income of parents out there on the market, and who our target market is. And so we found out that we want to target to parents to a household income that makes more than $20,000. And so based off of that information and based off the kids in the US, we were able to come up with 85% as potential customers for our company.
Okay, thank you.
Guys, I have a question around what research you've done around, given that there are some existing products there, and again, going to the 85%, what has been the uptake of such products in terms of the user-friendliness and receptiveness to something like this? And I have 2 young kids. That's crossed my mind, like, why on earth is something like that not invented? And I'm interested to see that it's there. And I also had the same thought when we have kids on the back of a bicycle, because their head's always hanging off to one side or the other. So you could also apply it there. But I'm curious to know what research you guys have done around its uptake.
Right, so there's currently 1 strap on the market, and then there's something that looks like a helmet. It looks like an astronaut helmet. And so the kids that are like girls that wear ponytails don't like that because it messes with their hair. And so those the girls don't like that. And so we came up with like a tiara for the girls to wear when in a car. And then for the males, the straps they don't work because they're very thin. And so ours would be a bit thicker and a lot thinner so that they would wear it and be safer while in a car.
Thank you so much. Next up is Soapgoat and Ava Cole.
Hi, I'm Ava Cole, the founder of Soapgoat, soon to be the greatest soap of all time. Soapgoat is an eco-friendly solution to the classic shampoo and conditioner bottle, where the bottle itself is made from a bar of soap, completely eliminating all plastic packaging. So once users have used the shampoo on the inside to wash their hair and the bottle, the bar itself, to wash their body, it simply leaves no trace. throwing away too much plastic, and all of that is ending up back in our ecosystems and oceans. Every year, about 10 million tons of plastic ends up back in our oceans. Shampoo bottles play a large role in the plastic problem. In fact, every year, Americans throw out enough shampoo bottles to fill close to 1,200 football fields. While normal households and everyday people contribute to this problem, the largest contributor is the hotel industry. Hotels throw away millions of the tiny single-use shampoo bottles each year. So they took it upon themselves to try and fix this problem by installing large refillable shampoo and conditioner bottles. But those carry germs, and for all we know, their previous guests could have filled it with bleach. So that's when I came up with the design we use at Soapgoat. We combine your body wash and shampoo to fit all your bathing needs while protecting the environment. How it works. We have created a single-use, eco-friendly alternative to the shampoo and conditioner bottle, where the bottle will eventually disappear. This is a picture of my prototype, and as you can see, there's a hollow interior for the shampoo, and then the exterior, the bottle, is made from a bar of soap, which is very easy to use as body wash. And once you've used the body wash, you simply have nothing left. As you can see, there's a cap missing. My ideal design for a cap is a champagne cork made out of soap. You would simply pop it off when ready to use the shampoo and let the cork run down the drain or safely dispose of it in the environment. The most common question is, will the bottle outlast the shampoo on the inside? The answer is yes. The bottle is built to outlast the amount of shampoo on the inside, meaning after you use a single serving of shampoo, there will be enough body wash for one use with a little left over. The leftover can be run down the drain with water or used as hand soap. We also ran a market survey and found that most people don't care about the scent of their soap, as long as it cleans them. While we know this isn't true for everybody, we will offer a small variety of scents for our customers to pick from. Our target customers are 3 different groups of people: families and people wanting to be more eco-friendly, the hotel industry, and outdoor enthusiasts. Our research shows that 70% of people want to learn how to live more sustainable, and 50% of Gen Z and millennials state that they are willing to spend an incremental 10% or more on sustainable products. Our product is also perfect for the outdoor enthusiasts embarking on weeks-long adventures. The use of Soapgoat allows for a lighter pack instead of lugging around large plastic empty bottles, and a more eco-friendly pack. The product disappears into nature. As far as product distribution, we will have 2 stages. The first stage, we will be able to sell wholesale to hotels and retail on our website to outdoor users. The second stage will consist of selling wholesale to outdoor chains such as REI and targeting family households. Since our target market is considered to be the younger generations, we want to use marketing platforms that will appeal to them, such as Instagram. We also want to have a strong, easy-to-use website and set up tents at local events, especially during our launching process. I'm currently working on building an accessible website as well as an Instagram page. Time to look at our numbers. Our COGS is about $1, which allows us to make about an 80% profit off each unit. I believe with the right partner in manufacturing, we can decrease our COGS to about 75 cents per unit. We plan to sell wholesale for $3 and up the price in retail stores to $7. As you can see in the graph, we will be losing money in the first year due to product development. But shortly after launch, we will have made all that money back, and in future years, our numbers will grow exponentially, and we will be able to pay ourselves back for the money lost during development. In the table, we have the markets where we outperform our competitors. We do have a direct competitor going as soap bottle, founded in Berlin. They also have soap as a bottle, but they focus on multi-use, and that's where the ratios get messed up. All right, now I'm going to run you through my pitch deck one more time with the few differences from the previous video. All right, so one more time to hit it home. The problem is that we are throwing away too much plastic, and all of that is ending up back in our ecosystems and oceans, and humans are the ones contributing to this problem, which is funny because we are also on the receiving end of the problem. So our solution, of course, was to eliminate the plastic packaging completely, and we did this at Soapgoat by replacing that plastic packaging with a bar of soap itself. So now your bottle doubles as a 2-in-1 as your body wash and shampoo and conditioner. So in the beginning stages of Soapgoat, my goal was to help people like you and me and family households be more eco-friendly. But then I quickly realized we had a much more large-scale problem than that. It was the larger businesses and the big corporations contributing en masse to the plastic problem. The largest, of course, being the hotel industry with their plastic shampoo single-use bottles. That's when I came up with the design we use at Soapgoat. It models after the hotel's single-use conditioner and shampoo bottles, except there's no plastic packaging. The bottle itself was made from a bar of soap, and the inside will still be your shampoo and conditioner, except this time the bottle doubles as your body wash, completely eliminating the need for plastic packaging. All right, so just some quick minor details about the product, common questions people ask. So all soaps and shampoo are the same. That is they're chemically the exact same. The only thing that differentiate them are the scents, and conditioner, of course, has like a thicker consistency. The surface area erosion volume for soap always decreases at a constant. You can probably know this if you use a bar of soap for your body wash. Half of the bar is never smaller than the other half. Like it decreases at a constant rate. It'll always become the same size as a whole. And so our goal is to provide a shampoo that is safe for body and the body wash that is safe for hair, since they will be used together. Like I mentioned before, we have 3 main target markets: households and families wanting to be more eco-friendly, the outdoors, backpacking community, and of course the hotel industry. We are looking to have 2 separate stages of distribution. The first stage, we want to hit our 2 main target markets, which are the backpacking community and the hotels. And in the second stage, we'll bring in the households and the families. What's new in the table you see here is that with a little research, I realized that our COGS were way too high, which is a good thing that I was able to bring them down to about 20 cents per unit, which means we'll make over an 80% profit, whether that's in retail, website, or wholesale. At Soapgoat, we are an eco-friendly company, and we want that to stay consistent throughout our packaging. So as you can see in the picture on the slide, we're going to use recycled cardboard, paper labels, paper tape, as many recycled materials for our packaging. So where we stand today and what our plans are moving forward. On the slide, you can see an example of an investment. That is what we would be asking from investors. These numbers are based off a phone call I had with a manufacturing team out in the South. I was able to talk to a lead engineer and their design team, and they think it should be around $15,000, $20,000 to manufacture. That being said, there's also the option of them manufacturing me a mold that they would then send out to me, and that way I could mass produce the bottles from my own house. Alongside with that, I am writing and planning on filing very soon a U.S. patent. I've worked with mentors and colleagues on that for a little bit now. And the goal in that is to beat the German competitors to the U.S. market, since the U.S. market is a lot larger for eco-friendly products. At the moment, I'm the only member of the Soapgoat team. That being said, I have collaborated with mentors and colleagues and gotten a lot of feedback from the hotels and manufacturers on my business idea. And I'm hoping to grow and expand the Soapgoat team as soon as possible.
Great. Judges, questions?
I can go. Congratulations, Ava. This was great. Really impressive how you decided to go with hotels first. So that's really impressive. My question is, is there a period of time after which the bottle will, start going, melting or something because of the shampoo inside? Did you do any research on that?
Yeah, right. If I'm understanding you correctly, so the shampoo, it'll come packaged, corked and everything. The shampoo will run out before the bottle runs out, if that makes sense. So you'll have your single use of shampoo and around a single use of your body wash in the form of the bottle. And once you use the shampoo and the bottle, there will be a little bit of the bottle left to avoid that problem of it ever being able to deteriorate on you without the shampoo slipping out. So there always will be a little extra bottle just to prevent that problem.
That makes sense. Thank you. And on the shelf, there won't be any, problems before using it?
No, there will not be. The soap is actually very durable if it's molded correctly.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Great job.
Okay. Great stuff, Ava. My question is, I'm going up Mount Kilimanjaro in 3 months' time, and I'd love to take some of those with me. But my concern is that when I'm showering outdoors or using that outdoors, the exterior of it gets slippery, slimy, soapy. And I'm in a rush to kick off our trek for the day. As compared to a hotel where I could leave it there to dry, what happens with the outdoor version? Because I have to put it back in my toilet bag or whatever I'm carrying, or a plastic to avoid it soiling the rest of the stuff. So what have you guys got in terms of design to address that?
Right. So the bar soap and the shampoo are both going to be eco-friendly. That means if you needed to, you could run it out with water after use and leave it in the environment. It is going to be perfectly safe for plants. That being said, it is designed to use the shampoo on the inside first, so that the slippery bar is just going to turn into a regular slippery bar of soap.
And judges, that's our time for questions. Thank you so much. And next up, we have Danielle Britton of Clearview.
Do you ever have to worry about choosing between safety or sight? Well, with our product, you won't have to. Our company, Clearview, makes an easy solution. Our team consists of Devin, Kenzie, Danielle, and myself, Mia. As a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, masks have become an everyday necessity. Instantly, a problem arose following the combination of wearing masks and glasses. When paired with sunglasses or reading glasses, the hot air from the mouth and nose comes up through the top, which causes your glasses to fog up. Even when the pandemic days are over, many people will still wear masks out of caution or even as a fashion statement. We saw this flu and winter season that less people got sick than ever before since everyone was wearing masks. We expect this to continue as the flu and COVID seasons continue over the next couple of years. This serves as an increase in demand for our product in the future. In addition, healthcare professionals often wear glasses along with a mask, and with this addition, it will make their lives so much easier.
Clearview aims to solve a troublesome problem with a simple solution. Our customers care about protecting themselves along with others, and they should be able to do that without the expense of foggy glasses. We believe you shouldn't have to choose between safety and sight. We have designed a silicone attachment that is sewn into a cloth mask. The silicone strip will close the gap between your nose and mouth, therefore stopping the hot air from rising and fogging up your glasses. It stays hidden within your mask and is comfortable. Our product is simple and user-friendly.
Our customers are of any gender, race, or ethnicity. The only requirement is being older than 5, since the mask mandate excludes them. A little more than half of the U.S.'s population wears glasses, and even more probably wear sunglasses or specific reading glasses. Currently, 38 states have a mask mandate in place, therefore being our target market since those people care about wearing one. The buying pattern is about 1 to 3 times a year. Do a survey that asked our target audience if they would buy a solution to this problem. Approximately 80% of them said they would. Also, this survey gave us information on where people buy both their sunglasses and glasses, which helps us know more specific information about where it would be best to advertise.
We will sell our product on Amazon, our own website, and drugstores, such as CVS and Walgreens. This will appeal to our target market because when they're going to the drugstore wearing their mask, they will see our easy solution. Another location is an ophthalmologist's office where we can advertise directly to our consumers. A previous customer we've had has said the following: in the past, I really struggled being able to see while wearing a mask and glasses due to the fog. But with Clearview, I no longer have to worry about not being able to see in my daily life.
Our projections for the first year include our top line estimate at approximately $75,000 for selling 5,000 units. Our variable costs are expected to be around $36,000, and our fixed expenses that we are going to pay off yearly are approximately $33,000. This leaves us with our pre-tax profits at around $3,800, and we will be paying $570 in taxes annually. The cost of goods sold is $7.35 per unit. We are going to sell our mask for $14.99. This leaves our profit margin to be around 50%, making us $37,000 annually. In order to break even, we need to sell around 2,098 masks.
We project that more of the masks will be sold towards the end of the year due to cold weather affecting the virus and spreading the flu. We are determined to have a 100% success rate.
We are seeking $6,000 to cover up our startup funds that we cannot pay ourselves. We are each willing to pay $5,000. Our projected finance startup investment needed is $26,000. With the $6,000 we are asking, we will be using it for materials for the first 2 months, our variable expenses, the purchasing of equipment, emergency fund, which is half of our startup expenditures, and we will reserve some money for fixed expenses over the first 3 months of our company.
Again, I'm Mia. I'm Devin.
I'm Kenzie. And I'm Danielle.
Thank you for listening. We really appreciate your time. We are the team of Clearview here to tell you to fog off!
Okay, great. Judges, questions?
Awesome. I'll jump in first on this one. Great presentation and a real problem with that's going to be a continued thing. I wear glasses, so I totally get this one. My question is with that strip, is there a particular size for one size fits all that, everyone's bridge there? And, the washability of that silicone is something that can be reusable. Can you speak a little bit more to that?
Yeah, of course. So the strip that we have designed fits over the mask to where it ends about right under your glasses. And we made it that size because if it was any longer, it felt uncomfortable, but with this, you can barely feel it. And it's very thin, so it's very breathable and comfortable on your face. And we have actually tested it in the washing machine, and it doesn't affect it at all. The mask stays on perfectly. It's sewn in, so it works perfectly fine in the washing machine.
Thank you.
I have a question around the pricing. I'm curious as to know what research you've done, and I think I see masks as something which people lose, they get dirty, they're disposable. But I think your pricing was around $14. Is that correct?
Yes.
And I'm just curious as to whether you've done any market research on the viability of that price.
Yeah, so we actually did a pricing survey, and we asked our target market, and 85% of them said that they would pay around $15 to $20 for this product.
Is there any competitors in the space that have something similar?
No.
The only competitors that we have found is fog spray that you spray on your glasses, and we've tested it and we found that it doesn't work as well as we wanted it to.
Okay, got it. Okay, great stuff.
Thank you.
All right, and next up we have Alon Traeger of Pathway.
Judges, we are a group of 5 juniors from San Marcos High School, and our company is Pathway. We created Pathway because we wanted to bring every student to Smitty. Smitty is a mentor that we had in our Entrepreneurship Academy. He helped us to bring out our best ideas, ignite our entrepreneurial spark, and shared with us his passion for business through telling us about his experiences. We found that he helped us so much in not only advancing our ideas, but also solidifying our own passion for entrepreneurship. We want to provide the same kind of mentor to all students.
The problem that Pathway is meeting is that many high school students go into the world without knowing what they want to pursue as a career. And even if they do know what they want to do, it can be hard to figure out what they need to do to excel in that career. That's where Pathway comes in. Our business solves the problem by providing a platform and service that guides students to their dream career under the guide of a mentor who is experienced in that field.
The way our service works is after we sell to a high school, we will give their upperclassmen a comprehensive career and personality survey. This survey will not only have career interests, but also personal goals and hobbies. We will then match the student with a mentor who we will have acquired through targeted ads, connections with local divisions of Rotary clubs, as well as the Chamber of Commerce. Additionally, we will use word of mouth since mentors will likely have friends who also like to give back. On this next slide, you can see a demo of what a mentor would see when using our service. It shows the students we think will best fit with the mentor, and the mentor will then be able to choose the student they want to work with. We will give them each other's emails and set up a virtual meeting. Prior to the meeting, we will give the student a list of possible questions to ask, so the meeting does not stall out and become stagnant.
Now let's talk about our target customers. That's right, we've got multiple target customers. For our business, our first target customer is going to be the schools. The schools are the ones that we are going to have to market to because they're the ones that are going to be buying our product essentially, or the school administrators within the schools. Our next target customer, or kind of multiple smashed into one, is advancing high school students and mentors. We're targeting advancing high school students too because they are the ones that are going to be using our product. They're the ones the product is made for, and through word of mouth is a great option for them to spread the word to their school administrators. Also, mentors we need to market and do outreach on because we need the mentors to donate their time through this nonprofit so that they can help the students.
So we've derived a pretty simple formula for coming up with our pricing when selling to schools. So basically the formula is we'll take the number of students who have access to our program and we'll multiply that by 4. And that will be the amount of money that we charge the school per year. So for example, with a school that has 1,000 kids that have access to our program, we will be charging them around $4,000. First of all, I'm going to talk about some of our markets. So our total available market is all the juniors and seniors in California, which is around 872,000 students. This would total via our formula about $3.5 million if we could reach all of them. our serviceable available market is around 3,000 students, which is all of the students in the Santa Barbara area. That would total about $12,400 if we could reach all of those students. And finally, our serviceable attainable market, which is just our school, San Marcos High School, would be about 1,000 students, totaling to $4,000.
Our business will make money through the sale of our software, database of mentors, videos, interest surveys, and more to other schools who want this program. We will use a subscription per year model, which will keep us making money even after our initial sale.
Next, I would like to discuss financial projections. Our projected sales for 1 year totals $20,000, which means we would sell our model at least 5 times to schools with a minimum of 1,000 students. Our projected earnings from those 5 sales would total $8,140. 1 unit of our Pathway product would total $3,340 to make 1 unit. To basically complete the outreach, make the sale, that would take an employee about 12 hours of their time. We will be paying the employee $20 per hour. So by the end of 1 sale, an employee will have made $240. Our COGS currently, our cost of goods sold, is $2,740. The reason why they are so high is because we are putting $2,500 of those dollars towards our app building website. Because it's so expensive, we want to put money towards it so that we can make the best web app site we can in place of our current system.
Our initial funds that we are seeking is $1,000. We will put $250 of it toward improving our software, another $250 toward finding new mentors, and $500 for marketing.
Here's a picture of the entire team of Pathway. I'm Luke Thatcher. I'm all the way to the left. Behind me is Caden Bryant. To the right of him is Colin Earls. Then comes Elon Traeger. And finally, unfortunately, our friend Dre was absent for the photo, but he's there in spirit. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation. We hope you enjoyed, and we hope you found interest in our business Pathway, connecting dreams to reality.
Thank you, Team Pathway. Judges.
I've got one if I could jump in real quick. So 2 of them, if you could just hit them real quick. Is there going to be the same cost for private and public schools? Because it seems like, if we're going to charge the same amount, it's going to be a different kind of pricing there. And then are there any more incentives to get mentors? Because it seems like mentors are the heavy hitters here. So how are we actually pulling mentors besides the ones that just want to give time?
I can take the first half of that question. Basically, with pulling mentors, we're going to try and build reputation of mentors that we have right now. We're going through our teacher and alumni through the entrepreneurship program who have kind of jobs already, who know the kids, have been through the program and want to help out. Hopefully, we're going to build our database, and we're going to provide proof of concept to schools. And then mentors basically will hear about our business and be like, that's something we want to invest our time and effort into, basically.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing a lot of marketing focused on the careers that we get students to through our program, because we think it's going to be super inspiring just seeing what our students are going to be achieving through this program. So I think that's a great way to reach out to mentors.
Great. I have a question too. Congrats on the presentation. Good job, guys. So my question is, why are you, I understand you're focusing on high schools for now, but why don't you think about colleges and above high school? I think this is a problem that can be.
Yeah, that's a great question. So the main reason we're focusing on high school students for now is because high school students, we were thinking, are the most likely people to be looking ahead at what kind of careers they should be looking for, and they're looking into college, like what they should be learning about in college. Like, it'd be so amazing to be able to get some sort of idea of what career you're going to really enjoy before college so that you can know, what boxes you should be checking off, what skills you should be getting. So yeah, and also with college students, we do have some plans to possibly expand to colleges, although for us, especially as high school students, it's going to be best for us to start out focusing on high school students, mainly juniors and seniors.
Yeah, good job there. It's always good to focus on a niche, so you guys are doing a good job there.
Excellent. Thank you, team. Next up is Isabella Rose of Squad.
Hi, we're the Squad program. I'm Brooke and I'm Bella. By providing kids with the outlet to learn how to do something new with new people, we help kids find a sense of belonging that is hard to find in the midst of a global pandemic. Obviously, due to COVID, many problems have arose regarding mental health. More specifically, kids and teens feeling depressed and deprived of social interactions. Our company is aimed at making and creating a safe environment for kids to get the support and social interactions they need. Although there are a ton of mentors and guidance counselors available, our SPA program not only offers fun activities for small groups of individuals, but we also provide these resources in a fun and enjoyable, safe way. Our solution is simple, safe, and effective. Parents or kids can simply log in and provide us with information. This information would include specific interests, grade levels, and the school they attend or are going to attend. We then assign the kid or teen to a specific squad and assign that squad a weekly activity or adventure. Our hope is that these squads are small enough so that every kid feels included and that their problems are met. We estimate that if we have around 8 kids per squad and 10 squads a month, charging $25 per kid, we will earn about $2,000. Our projected gross revenue in the first year is $12,800. Our cost of services sold is $25 per hour-long activity. Our gross sales for the first year is projected around $46,000 and cost of labor is calculated around $3,600. Our target market is families with full-time working parents, teenagers struggling with mental health, kids in junior high and high school, and kids and teens who love being outside. Our goal is simple. We want to build community and have fun while meeting our customers' specific needs. We are providing kids with the opportunity to meet new friends while doing something they love. We believe by creating small squads of kids with similar interests, we can target our customers' specific needs. We know a lot of you guys probably don't struggle with meeting new people or fearing having to attend a large camp or make new friends at a big new school, but this is a big problem that many kids and teens struggle with. Above is a graph explaining the percentage of mental health illnesses in comparison to age and gender. Kids feel intimidated by large groups and therefore don't want to attend these larger camps. Kids and teens need a way to make new friends and have their specific mental health issues addressed in a positive way. This is our competitive landscape, and to sum it up, our SQUAD program provides individual focus, personal attention, mental illness resources, a wide variety of different activities, and most importantly, consistency, which none of our other competitors all offer. Since our target market will be kids and teens, we want to make our social media accounts fun and interactive. We believe by doing so, we can attract necessary attention to our company. We believe by referral and word of mouth, our company can take off. Weekly payments and merchandise, sponsors, and rentals are all part of our revenue streams. Our merchandise is going to be t-shirts, hats, and sweatshirts, and we want to make them attractive for high schoolers and junior high so they're interested into our program. The funding needed for our company would be insurance, rentals, and this would include renting bikes, paddle boards, and equipment that would be necessary for our weekly activities. Our team consists of myself and Brooke. Bella and I have both witnessed firsthand how much COVID has taken from us, from sports to friends to even our own mental health. Although we have both had an opportunity to meet new people and go into a new school having friends and resources, we know that this is not the case for many kids and teens.
Thank you. And judges' questions.
Yeah, I've got a question. So first of all, Isabella, I just want to say that this is a phenomenal market opportunity. This is something that is really relevant from students to young professionals to adults at all ages and stages, especially as we come out of lockdown. I can see this industry is already beginning to boom and thrive, so it's a great wave to ride. So you're looking in the right direction. My question, though, is specifically because you're working with school kids, is around your costing and resourcing around staff needs. The number I saw looked very low. and to manage groups of like, what did you say, 8 to 10 squads and a number of squads a month. I'd like to know a little bit about how you plan to staff it, how you resource it, and the costing.
Yeah, so our plan is to have like squads of the sizes like 8 to 10 kids, and then have at least one leader, and our leaders would be paid by the hour at least minimum wage, and it would obviously grow as they keep doing it. And we also plan on charging the kids that are doing the program for the labor that the leaders are doing, as well as the activity and the materials that come with it.
Okay, got it. There's great potential. You know, I just a small thing I would just say is you want to explore how you can get volunteers involved in this, adult volunteers, and I think that would be a great place to scale.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Isabella. And next up, we have Jack Valentine of SB Outdoor Lighting Company.
We're the Santa Barbara Outdoor Lighting Company. I'm Rowan.
And I'm Jack, and our mission is to improve one's outdoor space through high-quality local light products. Due to COVID, people are spending more time outdoors and want to create an outdoor space that is more usable and enjoyable.
Our solution is the Santa Barbara Outdoor Lighting Company, which brings light and ambiance to one's outdoor space through pendant lights and tree light wrapping. SBOLC focuses greatly on outdoor lighting, so we decided to become a two-product company with a pendant light product and a string lighting service. Made from recycled wine barrel rings, the pendant light revolves around a large Edison light bulb that provides a warm glow. The pendant light can be hung from any outdoor space to bring ambiance to the outdoors. The string light section of the company provides customers with a tree wrapping service that wraps warm LED lights around one's tree to make an outdoor space stand out in a pleasant and beautiful way. Our company charges hourly for this professional tree light wrapping service.
American homeowners spend over $522 billion a year on home improvement goods and services. More specifically, spent $10.7 billion on outdoor lighting. These numbers are steadily increasing, with more people spending more time at home and outdoors. Target market. There are 7.8 million single-family homes in California with a yard. The average age of people living on their home buying home furnishings is 26, which is 59% of the population, now making our total 4.6 million. The amount of money needed to live comfortably in California is around $75,000 per year, and 28% of households have an income over $75,000. This makes the total potential market about 1.3 million homes. To reach our predicted sales for 1 year, we hope to sell 94 pendant lights and 210 units of string lights. This number of product equates to about 90 to 150 households. This would be 0.0002% of our reachable market. Through a survey, we found that 67% of our target market would be interested in our products.
This is SBOLC's team. We found ourselves having a great amount of job experience that correlated with SBOLC's business. We have job experience in landscaping, which is a large part of landscape lighting and landscape design. We also have experience in finance and marketing from the San Marcos Entrepreneurship Academy, which will help for all the finances of the company and effectively marketing to the right target audience. We have experience with networking and communications, which is a large part of our business. This includes networking to develop our brand and customers, and being personable and able to communicate effectively with customers to sell and create a good image for the brand. We have in-person presence, social media, and outreach, which are 3 marketing channels we are focused on. In-person presence will be storefront locations and potentially local establishments like restaurants and outdoor spaces to promote brand recognition. We will have a social media platform on Facebook with a website and advertising to promote brand awareness and gain a following. We will also reach out to people in the community to build brand following and recommendation to more customers through community outreach.
Our business model is as follows. We sell and wholesale to brick and mortar stores. We use a website for online e-commerce to gain sales and provide a platform for advertising our product. We use social media to create brand awareness, brand following, and ease of local networking to expand our company.
Here's our price per unit for the pendant light. 1 unit equals 1 fully assembled. Take 5. Here's our price per unit for the pendant light. 1 unit equals 1 fully assembled and ready to hang pendant light. We look to soon have a partnership with wineries to get wine rings, and for the rest of the product, we buy at wholesale prices. This makes our contribution margin $264.60.
Now for string lights. 1 unit equals 100 feet of string lights. Similar to the pendant lights, we buy lights from supplier for a wholesale price. The number of units varies per customer. Customers can have anywhere from 2 units of string lights, which is 200 feet, to as many as 20 units, which is 2,000 feet. This makes our contribution margin $45.70.
We start with few sales as we just start to bring upon our marketing channels. Sales then pick up as brand recognition across all marketing channels pick up. The summer months will likely provide the greatest sales for both businesses as more outdoor gatherings pick up and use of outdoor spaces increases during those warmer months. The string light part of our company then ramps up as Christmas lighting services increase. Okay, end of recording.
The yearly projected revenue for pendant lights is $32,900. The yearly projected revenue for string lights is $17,850. The net profit for pendant lights is $18,340, and for string lights it's $4,228.75. The break-even units per month for pendant lights is 1 unit, and for string lights is 3 units. And our total startup investment is $1,867. This is what we expect in sales for the following years through 2023. We'll achieve this by incorporating our products in some local stores and restaurants. With time, we plan to hire more people to make it possible to produce more products. And finally, we will increase our product offerings to give customers a larger selection of products to improve the ambiance of their outdoor spaces. Once again, we're the Santa Barbara Outdoor Lighting Company, and thank you for listening to our presentation.
All right, judges.
Real quick, I'm sorry to say this, but we were in a game, so we're in the car. I'm sorry about that, but sorry we couldn't be like in like a more like professional setting. Yeah.
No worries. Yeah, I have a question. Great job, guys. Good presentation. So how did you get the idea? Why did you choose to get into this? What was the inspiration?
So like due to COVID, we're like spending a lot more times outdoors, and we want to like use a space for like entertaining outdoors because you can't entertain inside, and we want to like make our outdoor space just like more usable and have it like create a better ambiance for like having people over and just be like making it like another part of your house, like something that you use more.
We really thought the whole idea is the recycled wine barrels. You know, that's the whole design. And we saw some cool designs, and we're like, we should replicate this. We should do this. We should go out and reuse wine barrel rings and try to make a cool product out of it. And so that's why we decided to create this.
Yeah, and we both have like a passion for like landscaping and that kind of thing, and
just a lot of experience in that field as well.
Yeah, I thought it'd be something that would work well for us.
Awesome. Great job.
I'd just like to add, you guys have great energy. I thought you being outdoors was part of the pitch, and I was looking forward to seeing something from there. I thought there was some lighting effect where you were sat. But no, I just wanted to acknowledge your guys' energy, and I can see how this idea has come from your experience space. I guess the only question I had is how this fares against people doing some of this as DIY. So, like, is this a service they would pay for, or would it be something where the DIY market would be your competition?
For sure. Yes. So our biggest competitor would definitely be Etsy, and it's, that DIY environment. Etsy is handmade goods and handmade stuff. And we, after doing research, we actually have a competitive chart, and we actually have some of the, the prices of those products are way higher than we are selling our product at. So the average cost for those products is around $900 to $800, and our product is selling at $350.
And yeah, like some of the processes for making the pendant light requires like welding and higher like level machinery, like skills that not a lot of people know. And we create like a custom experience for your backyard. It's not just the one fixture, it's the entire atmosphere that it creates.
Yes, that's that. So we have a 2-product company, and it's the string light service and the pendant light. We just wanted to, make that clear. It's the 2-part business. And, with that, yeah, so the online presence, we there is some of that on Etsy. However, those prices are around, $900. And also it's not it's just all online. So we offer in-store presence, we offer, sort of local sources, and it's just, it'll just be the just online at Etsy is the products that is our competitors.
Excellent, thank you. And that's our time. Thank you so much. And next up we have Ava Cole of Sand Spit Foam Blanks.
Hi, my name is Ava.
And my name is Chris.
And the company that we created is Sand Spit Foam Blanks. Adventure sustainably.
Both Ava and I are born and raised in Santa Barbara, California. So it's not too surprising when we say that we have both practically lived at the beach for a majority of our lives. We were surrounded by surf culture, and eventually we both came to notice that this community cared deeply about the ocean and keeping our environment healthy. But the surfboards they made were not helping the cause.
Typically, a modern day board is made out of a polyurethane foam core and fiberglass resin. And polyurethane is a foam most commonly used for insulation, and it can be very toxic to one's health, as some of these chemicals can be cancer causing, as well as their natural surroundings, especially during the shaping process. Many of these boards with toxic substances inside of them break in the water, which only adds to this Texas-sized pile of trash we already have in our oceans.
So our solution is to create a 100% recycled expanded polystyrene board, which is EPS, that will perform the same as a standard polyurethane board. We will also produce the product in a sustainable way, creating the smallest carbon footprint possible to ensure that we stay green.
We can assume that our business opportunity is experiencing an upward trend because according to the latest Business Wire global analysis, the surf industry will experience an increase of 3.1% compounded annual growth from now to 2027. Amidst the COVID crisis, the market is predicted to grow about $745.2 million. This, along with the increase in the need for less environmentally taxing products, creates a solid platform for which we can build our brand. And although we will not be selling directly to the consumer, we also conducted a survey in our area that shows over 81.2% of surfers in our county would prefer a recycled alternative to the traditional foam. We will be a business-to-business corporation, and in the Santa Barbara area, there are about 12 to 20 surf companies or independent shapers who need a foam supplier. According to our research, companies like Channel Islands produces around 20,000 boards per year. So our customer archetype would be both independent shapers and local surf shops that would want to contribute to our cause and believe that there are safe ways to enjoy our natural surroundings without damaging them any further. The location of these customers would be in Santa Barbara County and throughout California.
So for the economics of one unit will cost us $27.26. We will sell each blank for $100, and our profit margin will be $72.74. Having this high of a profit margin per unit will allow us to provide discounts for large shipments of blanks to companies. Our wholesale price will be around $60 for each blank. To get the wholesale price, they will need to buy 10 or more boards at once.
For our marketing and distribution channels, we will be marketing to customers by appealing to their morals because we are a company that will help improve the environment. We will also take steps to advertise our brand through social media and word of mouth, which tends to be more effective in the surf industry. Our social media accounts will be emphasizing the importance of keeping our oceans safe and healthy, as well as living adventurously and enjoying the world that we live in. We assume that these marketing strategies will attract a mainly younger audience, and by establishing our brand to the public, we will simultaneously be able to build credibility towards shapers and surf companies. Our publicity will also be a huge part of building our brand, because the surfing industry tends to be most effective through word of mouth. So the endorsement of our boards from pros or bigger board companies will be crucial for us. We plan to sponsor and distribute our product to competitors in surf competitions, as well as influencers with a following that surrounds our same values and priorities.
For our first year of sales, we expect to sell around 4,000 blanks to several different companies in the Santa Barbara area. With each blank at $100, we will have $400,000 in net sales. And after our variable expenses at $109,580 and our fixed expenses at $19,632, our net profit will be $230,169.
So our team will consist of us two, as well as our mentors and teachers that have helped us develop our idea. We will also be collaborating with companies like Channel Islands and other local shapers that we know in order to create a foam that performs just as well as the traditional board. Another company we might work with is Marburg or another city dump where we will get our materials.
We will eventually need approximately $12,000 in order to cover our startup investments. This money would pay for a densifier mechanism that will make our production much more efficient, allowing us to produce more product in less time. This will also provide us with payment for other startup expenditures, including creating concrete molds and other tools.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, team. Judges, questions?
Just a quick one for me. Great idea. Excellent idea. I know you said you were a B2B, business to business model to start out with. Is there a way that you could go direct to consumer if someone was doing like a specialized product? Could they go to you? And then, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. So there is the potential that we could go directly to the customer. We have thought about creating an online store where we would sell directly to young surfers or other people who want to shape their own boards. But we thought for starters, we'd keep it business to business just to start establishing our brand.
Okay, if that's it, thank you so much. And next up, our final team is Jack Garcia of Surf Tape.
Hey, I'm Jack. I'm Jack. I'm Forrest. And I'm Andy. And we're Surf Tape. So our brand is Surf Tape, and what we do is help with dings. And basically what dings are is when a board like this hits a rock, and it gets a big crack in it like this. And what the crack does is it soaks in water, and it makes your board waterlogged. So it sounds good.
A typical ding repair is time-consuming and complex. Here's like a basic starter kit for ding repair. It can take up to 30 to 45 minutes.
Generally, dings end your session, and we've been trying to figure out ways for on-the-go ding repair. We tried duct tape and some other methods, but we decided to create our product as a way of on-the-go, faster, and more efficient.
Our product is a quick and easy ding repair.
At Surf Tape, we know that every good swell eventually fades. That's why our mission is to help you make the most out of your next surf session.
The problem is that surfers are spending too much time and effort fixing surfboard dings and allowing dings to keep us out of the water. Our solution is faster and easier on-the-go ding repair. We're simplifying the ding repair process, saving time and effort, and promoting more time in the water. How are we doing it? How are we reinventing the ding repair process? By Surf Tape, an easy-to-use hydrocolloid gel patch, essentially a waterproof Band-Aid sealing your dings.
Our main competitors would be Ding All Surfboard Repair and Schultz's Clear Ding Tape. So Ding All Surfboard Repair would definitely be the most popular and used surfboard repair brand. It can take around 20 to 30 minutes to finish the process, and it always requires the sun to dry. You also need to sand it down after it dries, which can be really annoying and take a long time.
It usually leaves a big mess everywhere and always puts an end to the surf session. So with surf tape, it doesn't put an end to the surf session, and you can just leave the water, dry off your board, and just slap the tape on, and then you can go back out and surf.
Our target market would be avid surfers, specifically surfers that use hardtop surfboards. Today, the buzz and hype around surfing is rapidly growing every day, which equally grows our market size. In today's world, there are around 17 to 35 million surfers. Financial projections. We expect total variable expenses for 1 month to be $25,550. The total fixed expenses for 1 month to be $16,680. And for the annual COGS, we expect $17,650. The total COGS per unit is $5.73. The annual contribution margin is $23,450. And for the first year of sales, we expect $5,754.50. We estimate selling 325 to 500 units per month based on the season.
You can find our product in local surf shops and on our website. Surf tape will cost $10. We will advertise surf tape through Instagram influencers, surfers, and give samples to surfers. For our business model, our market value, it has a total of $500,000. We will sell each surf tape product for $10, and our revenue will be $50,000 in the first year. We are asking for $500 that is needed for our initial expenditures and fixed expenses, such as the materials needed to create our product.
Thank you. And judges' questions.
I've got a quick one. Have you all tested the gel and how long it lasts for your session? So if something happens, how long does it actually last for fix?
Yeah, so we actually got the idea. My buddy Jack, it's essentially like a blister band-aid, similar material, if you can imagine that. And he got a ding a year ago and just like put a blister band-aid on it. We had one in the car, and the ding is actually still totally sealed off, and he still uses that blister band-aid. So it's been a year and it's still working. So we're just kind of using that idea and making it more of a business.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm just curious, hearing yours, I was wondering whether Sandspit's new design would, whether this would be a non-issue for them based on the product design of their surfboard. That's what came to mind. And I guess what was there for me is what was the competitive analysis that you've done if someone like 3M were just to roll out a tape that addresses that?
Yeah, totally. I mean, it definitely, we don't have the idea like copyrighted or anything, but we've seen a couple like surf tape ideas. I don't know if you saw in the little chart of like other businesses. So the generic ding repair, it's been moving on. People have made like tapes and such, but it's still fairly a new idea and not super marketed well, or not very known by surfers. So the ones that we tested that were similar to our products, like a more on the go ding repair, didn't work very well, and they weren't like very well known. If that answers your question.
Great job. I really loved the video and how you guys started off. That was great. I'm not a surfer at all. So the question is, how often does this issue happen? Like, are dings common? How
Dings are really common. Yeah, they happen like almost every time I go out. And they like totally end the session. So you have to leave, or else your board just gets pretty messed up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it totally destroys your board. So if your board becomes waterlogged from a ding, then it's kind of like gone. And so they're obviously a huge part of surfing, as we mentioned, but it's pretty big deal when it comes down to it. It can totally end your session. So yeah,
and boards can cost up to like $800. So like they're really expensive. Yeah.
So welcome back, everybody, and thank you, judges, for your hard work.
Sure. Thanks a lot, Julie. Well, first of all, I just wanted to, acknowledge everyone that took part in this. As judges, we were really, really impressed by some of the submissions, the ideas. We were really impressed by the presentations. Some of the videos and animation that was there, I was like, I need some of these guys on my team to make our videos and our presentations. So I really want to acknowledge the effort that everyone had put in. And I just want to, on behalf of the judges, also thank Scheinfeld Center for the opportunity for us to be able to judge this. Something that we all said when we were in our breakout room was, are you sure they're all in high school? Because it was like really impressive, and we all felt we went to the wrong high school, because you guys really brought some awesome ideas, awesome presentation skills, and a lot of strength and conviction in what you presented. As Julie mentioned, it wasn't an easy decision. We didn't all naturally gravitate to one option as first, second, or third. We had to have a little bit of debate and justification amongst us and bring our different backgrounds and experiences to talk more about that space and sector. So even the way Scheinfeld have picked judges from different backgrounds and experiences and interests was great, because we could really relate to some more than others and bring our different perspectives to each other. So that said, we're going to kick off with talking about, first really acknowledge everyone. Like, what you guys put together was amazing. And I want you guys to all be encouraged to continue. And wherever we do participate, or you've got this far as a finalist, you really want to acknowledge yourself that you've really created something that has got a lot of people's attention. And if you aren't one of the winners, that doesn't mean you are by any means a loser or have failed at something. It's just an opportunity to tweak, to redirect. And I think one thing we saw is for all of them was a great market opportunity. But we did choose those where we thought there was strength in what you've brought together, viability of the numbers, the timeliness of that product to the market. And so going on to third place, which was one that I really loved and I really relate to, and something I would need at some point. And that goes to StrappedIN. So StrappedIN for third place, congratulations. That was a really, really, really awesome product. What I want to acknowledge you guys for is your conviction in your responses to the questions I asked, the design, the consideration, a lot of what you've looked at around its viability, and also that it came from you identifying this as a need with your little siblings. This is something where I recall when we went on a long bike ride, I had to tie my kid's helmet to the back of the chair so his head would stop dangling all over the show when he dozed off while we were cycling. And so to me, that's a very relevant product for any new parents, and they're not hard to convince when it comes to child safety. So there's great, great, great potential, and I'm going to be looking out for that name being available commercially in real life. I will be looking out for that. So congratulations to the StrappedIN team, Adolfo and team. Really well done, really solid presentation, and really solid responses to my questions.
Thank you very much.
So I'm going to announce the second place, but before that, I would love to just congratulate all of you guys here. All of you are winners, not because you're a finalist, but most of all because you actually are getting ahead of the game and you're starting at such an early age. You will really see the value of that later on, but you guys are doing great. This was, as Ronnie mentioned earlier, there was no way, like this looked a lot more pro than what I was expecting. So really, you guys raised the bar pretty high. So good job. Congratulations to everyone here. So second place will go to Soapgoat.
Soapgoat. All right.
Yeah. So I just want to say this was just impressive, very impressive. And one of the first things that I really admired was the fact that you didn't want to sell your product to consumers directly, and you really identified your niche being in hotels and big companies. That's really awesome. A lot of people, when you start a business, you just want to sell to everyone, and that's most of the time wrong. You always have to find your niche and go after that niche, and the niche you identified is really awesome. I wish this was happening yesterday during Earth Day, because that would have been great for you, but every day is a great day to save the planet and do great work. So I really hope you do great things in your mission, and especially that you're doing this alone and you had an MVP. You really have a product for your idea. It's honestly huge. I really hope you keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, if you need help or you want to talk to someone, please feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn. So good luck. And that's for everyone. Anyone can reach out to me anytime.
Thank you.
All righty. So this was super tough. And I want to first and foremost give space and thanks to Julie and the full team over at the center, because I'm sure you all realize, but as you get older, you'll realize just how great of an opportunity this really is. To be able to show an idea, give an idea, and then proof of concept of an idea. It's to be able to do it at your age is just an experience that you'll look back on fondly, I'm sure. This was super tough. I mean, all of you had some truly excellent, life-changing ideas. And in the true spirit of entrepreneurship, it's about what's the problem and then what's my solution? And if there isn't a solution there, how do I create that solution? And I think at the very, very core of the issue, you all found solutions to real problems with real people. One of the things that really pushes that spirit of entrepreneurship is also passion. It's also that passion behind how much do I believe in what I'm doing. And for the first place, and I think I want to echo the sentiments of Ronnie and Rita, being first place in a competition doesn't mean that anyone is actually a loser. No one lost. This is all an opportunity. So always look at things like this as, I gained something. I gained experience. I gained friends. I gained 3 other mentors. Like, definitely make sure you switch that pivot when you look at things. Without further ado, first place is going to go to Happy Patch. There's a lot that went into that decision. We had a lot of discussion about where that first place was going to go, but overall, there's a real problem that a lot of people have. And it goes a lot further than just like the medical piece of it, but also that mental piece of like, okay, what does it look like? The pain of having it come off, and just being able to customize a piece of that item that has actually become a part of you. It just touched on a lot of different levels. So definitely want to say congratulations to Happy Patch. Really appreciated your whole presentation and what you all have to offer. We look forward to seeing that on the shelves at some point in time.
Thank you.
Excellent. Wow, congratulations. Yeah, go ahead, Ronnie. Did you?
No, I just wanted to say, as somebody in the health space, that Happy Patch is something where I see a lot of influencers who have a great following, who create a lot of content and talk about specifically around patches, and clients that deal with that and talk about the pain. So if there's a way I can support you in connecting you to influencers in the space, again, feel free to reach out to me on social media. Instagram will probably be best because that's where I'm connected to them, and I could make introductions to you guys to some people who are specifically coaching in that space. So I just want to acknowledge you guys once again. It's epic that you're thinking about that.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, great. Awesome pitches by the students and some great work by the judges too. Really nice feedback. And thank you so much for your generosity in helping to make those connections. I'm really excited for all of you, and I'm really excited for the Scheinfeld Center to continue providing opportunities like this so that you can continue to thrive. Thank you to your instructors. They are doing awesome work with all of you. So great. I think that's a wrap then for the 11th annual Scheinfeld New Venture Challenge. Congratulations to the winners and everybody else. Thank you so much and have a great night and weekend.